vehicle was acting right until engine cut off, and then that was the first chance that I really had to sit back and enjoy it and look out the window, and it was just amazing. Connor, that's a great question. We have an IP phone, which is a phone through a computer, and so we're able to call home almost every day if we want to. And then once a week we get video conferences, so like a FaceTime call where we get to see them through a camera on the computer. And so it's pretty good up here. We used to see them pretty often. Hey Liam, the great thing about magnets is they are not really subject to gravity. So up here they act exactly like they do down on Earth. And if you put the two like poles together, they repel each other. It's just they're not pulled to the ground, and so they can just float away from each other. Over. Yeah, we have lots of fun up here. One of the things that we all enjoy doing is going and looking out the window because it's such a unique view. So something we'll do is go look at the cupola out the window, and then other things we do are call home and call our families, and that's always fun to talk to them as well. Over. Hey Freddie, well this is my first space flight, so I haven't been back yet. I will let you know. But from what I've seen from other astronauts, it's like riding a bicycle. They pick it up almost right away. They might be a little wobbly because their balance isn't very good though, so that'll take a little while to come back, maybe a week or so. Over. That's a really good question. So I am a Christian, and so Jesus is my role model for how I should love people and treat others. But also my grandfather and my dad are role models as well. Over. Hey, Allie, my favorite moment was actually right after our engines shut off on launch, because it went from we went from vibrating a lot and shaking and really loud to total silence and being weightless, and then the view out the window was absolutely spectacular. Over. Hey Daphne, so we quarantine for 2 weeks before we launch to try and keep us from getting sick. But if we do get sick, we have doctors on the ground that can support us by using cameras and things like that. And we also have some medications up here we can use. Over. Hey Lucas, that is a great question, and it's a really hard one to answer. We do over 250 different kinds of experiments up here, and every one of them is a little bit different. But removing gravity lets us learn about how float around at their own space station, but they float around and do all different things. Hey Erica, well it is just amazing. If you've ever gone on a roller coaster, that little drop in your stomach that you feel at the top is what it feels like when you first do it, when you first become weightless. But then your body gets used to it and it just feels normal, except that you can float around by just using your hands and gentle pushes to drift everywhere you're going over. And I think the coolest thing that I've seen is actually the Earth. As we travel around, it changes every time we come around. There's different it's absolutely amazing. But also the aurora are just awesome to watch. We sure can. We can see them every time we get mostly to the South Pole right now because of the summer and it's darker down there. But we can see the aurora every time we come down to the South Pole, and we can take pictures of it. And if you Google it, you'll be able to see lots of pictures and videos of the aurora. Over. Sophia. Well, some of us do, just like you guys. We all have different interests. And we have one of the cosmonauts, the Russian astronauts, that plays a guitar. So he has an electric guitar up here. Over. Hey, Elena. My favorite part is being part of the teams that get the amazing mission done up here and getting to do all the different experiments. Over. That's a great question, Lethan. I'm not really sure how much each of us needs, but we recycle 96% of all of our water. So it's really good and helps people on Earth as well with that technology. Over. Hey, Chris. Well, the best thing you can do is be an astronaut like you. My advice is to find something you're passionate about and work really hard at it. And with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. So shoot for the stars. Over. Hey, Avery, that's a really good question. It is just hard leaving them and being away from them, especially over the summer when my kids are not in school and I don't get to be there with them. But we do get to talk pretty often, so that makes it better. Over. It is really important for us to exercise. We do it for 2.5 hours a day. We have a weightlifting machine that we spend about an hour on and does all different kinds of exercises. And we also have a treadmill and a bicycle that we use. Over. Hey, thank you all. It was great talking with all of you today. I hope you have a great time and keep shooting for the stars. Talked to him a few minutes ago, and he mentioned that as well. I don't know if you guys are going to like this, but I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan as a Pennsylvania guy. Over.